Hi, welcome to the channel where it's totally okay to overthink it. Hi everyone, I got a question. Is the world ready for an augmented reality metaverse? Tim Cook might be, but he'll also be a little surprised. Hi, I'm Digital Femme, and thank you so much for visiting our channel. If you came here to learn about the metaverse, augmented reality, AI avatars, or the company called Over the Reality, then you've come to the right place. Before we start, I'd like to remind you about the usuals. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And you know what? I'm actually going to do the 66-day YouTube challenge, and we'll talk about that later. So let's get started. With Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, otherwise known as hashtag WWDC, just around the corner, June 5th, everyone is anticipating, and by everyone, I mean the tech enthusiasts or the XR enthusiasts, they're all anticipating Tim Cook announcing Apple's reality headset. Now, I have a few thoughts about the reality headset, but I'll mention that later on in the video. Right now, I want to go through this article with you, and I'd really love to know your thoughts. So on the weekend, I was looking online and I found this article on mixed-news.com. And the title is Apple and the Metaverse. Is Cook taking over for Zuckerberg? That's not really what caught my eye. What did catch my eye was this really cool graphic. Kudos to the artist. Oh, DALL-E 2, whatever. Anyway, this is the part here that I was really interested about. Here it is. In any case, Cook's attitude toward AR headsets as technical aids changed already some time ago. Like Mark Zuckerberg, who continues to back the idea of a metaverse despite many setbacks with Meta, Cook believes that digital collaboration in physical space is the future, even without using the M word. Now, when I read this, I had something in mind and I was like, you know what? I'm going to mention this on a video. So here it is. Yeah, Cook, believe it or not, it's happening already. Over the Reality is already doing that. They're already collaborating in a physical space, merging virtual worlds and digital assets. So I'm wondering, does he even know about Over? Well, he soon will. Now, with the part where it says, Cook believes that digital collaboration in physical space is the future, even without the M word. You don't have to use the M word. What about the O word? And I'm not talking about orgasm. We're talking about over the reality. That's what struck my head. And there was another sentence that caught my eye that I just had to bring up and share. It's in here in this paragraph. Let me find it. Here it is. And so it's the idea that there is this environment that may be even better than just the real world. To overlay the virtual world on top of it might be even a better world. Yeah, Over the Reality is doing that already. So I don't know. Sometimes, all these big tech companies and tech journalists, they're always creating hype and buzz, always centered around the big corps. And it's always the little guys, the underdogs, hard at work, quietly doing what they're doing, having brilliant, talented people in their team, innovating. And nobody knows about them until they do. Now, a lot of people think that marketing plays a very big role in mainstream adoption, but it has been my experience that, yeah, you can market as much as you can, and maybe initially there will be a peak of users or people onboarding or downloading the app or whatever it is you need them to do. But honestly, if the platform is not good enough, if the platform does not have value for people to see and use, then they're just going to leave. The reason why I believe Over the Reality is really a diamond in the rough, and it's really a hidden gem. Not that nobody knows about it yet, but when they do, it's just a no-brainer. It's literally a digital canvas that you can do anything on. You can create 3D assets, you can own land, you can engage in it. I mean, the use cases are tremendous. And what I say is that, I mean, the use cases are tremendous. I've always said that whatever you can do in the real world, you can do on over the reality, because over the reality really is going to be the digital twin of the physical world. And the more you know about over, and if you do continue to follow this channel, so you must subscribe, you'll get to understand why and exactly what I'm talking about. So let's talk about the reality headset. I feel that when June 5th comes around, I'm going to save my excitement. The reason why is because I may have higher expectations on this reality headset that Apple is going to be releasing, and I don't want to get disappointed. Now, the reason why I say that is because I'm really hoping it's not as bulky of a headset as the Oculus is. Now, look at this. This is super bulky, and honestly, it hurts. You really have to get used to it. Even though you play around with the straps, it still hurts. I know there's an extension or added accessory that you can latch onto this that can also serve as an extra battery pack just to balance this out, but I don't know. This is really heavy, guys, and it's very bulky. And I really hope that Apple's reality headset is less bulky than this FPV goggle from Parrot. You know what I mean? I've seen the prototype. The prototype looks to be a bit slimmer than this, a bit smaller or slimmer. I'm not sure, but let's just see how it all works out, because you know, Steve Jobs is around, and Steve Jobs is all about the design. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't any really great designers at Apple. I'm not even saying that. I just like have really high expectations. Now, in terms of what this headset can do or allow us to do, will it really allow us to see AR? Yes. I kind of feel like, first of all, we will be seeing AR from a possible AR app specifically for Apple, where you're going to have to download. And will Apple open up their SDK to other developers and platforms so that they can integrate into the reality headset? I haven't read up on any of that tech stuff or even followed the news on what's going on. But my first thing is, God, I really hope so. I really, really hope so, because I remember a time when the iPhone launched in, what is it, early 2007 or early 2008. I don't even remember. And then the Android followed shortly after. And legit, there was like two wars, the Apple fanboys and the Android community. And everybody was putting down Android because of defragmentation. There was too many what is it? There was too many original equipment manufacturers, so OEMs like Motorola, LG, all that stuff. So the app developers really had a hard time creating apps to fit all the different screen sizes for all the different Android phones that were out there. However, because Google's operating system Android was open source, we had a lot more developers coming into the gate. Whereas back then, Apple was like, it was almost like they had like two big bouncers, you know, at their app door, and you had to be really scrutinized, and you had to pass all these tests and fitness tests and all that stuff, and psychological tests just to get into like the third metal door. Whereas Android was completely different. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you guys know because you've been following a lot on this reality development and Apple's perhaps change of mindset. So you let me know in the comments below if Apple will definitely open up their SDK or to the public for other people and developers to, you know, like play around with it. Okay, maybe not to the public. Maybe you have to apply and you have to go through Apple's strict rules and policies, and you have to follow this and that, and don't do that and don't do this. I don't know. But again, I'd love to know your thoughts. Put it in the comments below and educate me. Okay, so here's another article by Mac Rumors, and it says here Apple's AR/VR Reality Pro headset. So the image here that we see, I'm laughing because literally it looks like swimming goggles. Anyway, I'm just saying. I would love it if Apple's glasses were somehow more like this, even if it's thicker. But I get it. I guess they can't fit all that technology into these little frames yet, so I guess we're going to have to wait. What I am really excited about are smart contact lenses, but that is another video. Anyway, that's all for now. I really appreciate you watching to the end of this video. I'm still getting back my YouTuber mojo. I feel like it's almost been a year since I haven't really done anything here on this channel, so I'm starting up again. I am going to do the 66-day challenge, and if you want to know what that 66-day challenge is, you can click this link up here, and it'll tell you all about it on my other YouTube channel. Again, thanks for watching, and please do consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Okay, and always remember, in our world, it's always okay to overthink it. Stay tuned for the next video when I talk about how cool it is to be a Nerf nerd. Okay, bye everyone.